Did not expect this to happen. What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay Chris, and today it is some superhero movie news and something I never thought I'd ever see happen because I thought he was done and dusted, quite frankly. Jared Leto has signed on to portray the Joker in Zack Snyders Justice League in the reshoots / additional photography. So this...
they're not reshoots, they're additional photography.
Actually, no, Troy, it falls under the same umbrella as reshoots and additional photography. So technically they are going back and reshooting Zack Snyders Justice League as well as additional photography. They might also reshoot some pre-existing scenes. We don't really know that. But for now, I'm going to be using the term additional photography and reshoots because they both fall under the same umbrella. So the article that I'm going to be going off is The Hollywood Reporter, and there are a lot of articles out there today, but I always like going to The Hollywood Reporter. So it says, Zack Snyder's new Justice League cut is getting some killer laughs. Jared Leto, who played classic DC villain the Joker in 2016 Suicide Squad, has joined the additional photography shooting for the Snyder Cut, the filmmaker's definitive version of the 2017 superhero movie he was forced to exit and never saw through completion. The project, officially titled Zack Snyders Justice League, is being overseen by HBO Max, which is financing a new round of shooting and completion of the many unfinished scenes and will air as a 4-episode event series next year. Shooting is currently underway with Ben Affleck, Ray Fisher, and Amber Heard. Ugh. Okay, so as far as we know, additional photography is underway with some of the actors, which is awesome, especially Affleck. I just want to see a cheeky shot of him in the suit now that he is Mr. Slim Jim. So what does this mean in terms of Leto joining the crew for Zack Snyder's Justice League? For me, this means hopefully a confrontation between Leto's Joker and Affleck's Batman. Something and I don't mean to speak on behalf of people, a lot of other people have been yearning to see. Since these guys graced the screen, even though they weren't together, they were separate on screen, but they built up this mythology and this history of these two characters. Take, for example, Leto's grill. Apparently, Batfleck smashed his teeth out, and I wanted to see that, even though we probably never will. Just to see a conflict like that on film would just be amazing. I want to see Leto just being dark, grisly, and disturbing, and Affleck being a beast and unleashing the demon bat on him. So in terms of the scenes that they'd be shooting, I have no idea. There are people out there that probably know a lot more and probably have a better understanding of what will be shot. It's very interesting to have him as an addition. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I never thought he would be back as Joker. And it goes back to Suicide Squad. Apparently there was so much footage shot of Leto's Joker that they could have made a whole standalone film itself just on his performance. And as we know, that film was butchered to shit along with Justice League because of studio interference and just not seeing the creative vision through to the end. And just like Affleck, Leto didn't get a fair shake, and I really do feel sorry for the guy. There were some elements of his Joker that I absolutely loved. There are some elements of his Joker that I really hate, but I feel, and this point was made by my good friend Sean Reeves of Reeve Effects, he didn't get his fair shake. Then Joaquin's come in and just been this absolute tour de force and done this amazing performance as the Joker up there with Heath Ledger's Joker. And that honestly would have left Leto feeling quite bad for himself and upset, and I felt really bad for the guy. So I feel this is his way also of answering his critics, much like Affleck coming back as Batman, because they just didn't get a fair shake and they just didn't see their creative process through in terms of portraying these characters. I hope that makes sense. So that's why I feel Leto coming back is gonna be amazing, because he's gonna give it his fucking all and give us that performance we were hoping for in Suicide Squad. Obviously different directors now, and it's nothing against David Ayer. He tried his absolute best, but then studio interference came in and he's been quite vocal about that and he wants the Ayer cut. I would love to see that. I'd love to see what could have been. If there is a chance to see what could have been with any film, had it not performed well and it wasn't exactly what we thought it would be, I'm all for it. I'm all for second chances in that respect. So my overall reaction to this news, Geeks and Geekettes, I'm stoked. I'm really happy for Jared Leto. I know he's gonna give it his all when he comes back. I just really want to see Affleck and Leto. I just want to see them in the same frame of film. I want to see them throw down. I want to see them butt heads. I want to see them have these epic monologues with each other and just be brutal with one another, because they have that history, and all we have is our imaginations to think how that would have gone down, how that fight would have gone down where Leto's Joker lost his teeth to Affleck's Batman, and just the brutality of it. That's what I want. I just want it raw, brutal, and these two actors stepping up to the plate and be like, let's fucking do this and do it right. So guys, drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts of Leto's return as Joker for additional scenes and reshoots for Zack Snyders Justice League. Are you a fan of it? Are you not a fan of it? What are you hoping to see and what are you expecting to see? So thanks very much for watching, guys. The whole time you've probably been seeing the cheeky little Mandalorian helmet in the back there. So the video is done and dusted. I'm just waiting for it to get approved because there is a sponsor in the video, so that obviously needs to get approved. Once it's done, the video will be up. I am so happy with the end result. He's just chilling back there, but I'll leave the full reveal for the video. It was a massive learning experience, to say the least. I worked with paints that I'd never worked with before, and I can't wait to use them again in the future for other projects. Guys, wherever you are in the world, have yourselves an absolute cracker of a day. I hope you're well, hope you're happy, be merry, be silly, and until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.